and after that there is a escalation and there is some changes in price, and due to some reason, and you a client also agree with you, they are going to give you change in excess amount. What is the variation you are facing, that amount client agree to pay you. So in this case, we cannot update each and every activity one by one, one by one. It will take a lot of time. So in this case, Primavera is having option global change. So we can directly increase cost with certain percent or certain amount. Let's say client agree to pay 5% escalation or 5% excess amount to you on your total budgeted cost. So in this case, you can implement this change. Or else, let's say client agree to give you additional time. Let's say earlier it was 10 days and now they agree 20% rise or almost double. So such kind of changes you can made through global change. Option is very simple, uh, but before that, you should know all the things what we have learned so far. You should know what is budgeted cost, actual cost, remaining cost, actual units, budgeted units, many more things, because here we have to use conditions. If else, such kind of conditions we have to use here in global change. So I hope you remember each and everything what we have discussed so far. Do you have any difficulties?
I'm here.
Any?
Well, good morning. Can we start?
Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Phil, can't you hear him?
Okay. Okay. Now see, for global change, I will show you some example. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Let's create one project here. I'm going to add here project. Let's go here. Let's say global change. Okay. In global change, let's say we are having some activities here.
Sharing your screen.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Phil, can you still hear us?
Sorry.
I'm checking with Phil if she can hear us because she did
Okay.
she did ask before.
Okay. So are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's say we are having some activities. For example, let's say we are having excavation. Let's say excavation we are having 10 days. Or let's say better way, we'll keep 10 days. Then let's say leveling and compaction. We are having leveling and compaction 10 days. Then let's say PCC 10 days. Let me link this activity with each other. Okay. So these are the activities we are having. Let me show you first how to increase the duration. Let's say Due to increase in scope, client agree that they are going to provide you excess duration. Let's say earlier it was 10 days. Now you are getting 50% additional duration. So your 14 days will become 21 days, or each activity will become 10 to from 10 to 15 days. So right now we are having only three activities. So three activities we can change easily, doesn't matter. But let's say if we are having 1,000 activities, 2,000 activities, or 5,000 activities, at that time we are not able to. We are able to change, but it will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time to change it for each and every activity. So in this case, what can we do? We can use global change. How? Go to the tools. In tools, you are having global change. Okay. Click on global change. Here we are having some by default uh, conditions by default format. Let's say here we are having increased duration by default. First, we will go with whatever we have. After that, we will create our own. So increased duration, we are having by default parameter of global change increased duration. Go for modify. Here you can see select subject area, which is applicable for all activities. You can use activity resource assignment, project expenses, but mostly we use for activities, select activities. Global change name, we are having increase duration. What criteria we are having to increase the duration? Here we are having criteria if, where activity status, what we are selecting activity status is equals not started, means we have not updated any activity, means we have not added any actuals, we have not updated any schedule. Here we are having different parameters like equals to not started, equal to in progress, equal to complete. But right now, which activity we are increasing the duration, which is not started yet. So we have selected not started. Then what should happen? What should happen? So here, then we have selected parameter original duration. We are increasing duration. We are increasing the duration, original duration. Operator, here we are having operator plus, minus, multiply, divide. Yes,
Yes. While we are just trying to introduce the topic of global change, is it possible to let us understand what global change is, why it's necessary, what it does? Let's understand the essence so we can apply it to the
yes,
subsequent
yes,
things you're going to say.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, see, as I told you earlier, when we prepare a schedule, when we agree baseline with client, and let's say, as I told you, there is escalation in price. Mostly there is increase in price, or sometimes government change policies on taxes or on currency. So at that time, let's say government has imposed tax of 5% on all your construction products, on all your uh, earnings. Let's say government has increased 5% taxes on your uh, products. So that product cost, that 5% increase is applicable for all the products, whatever you are using. Let's say you are using cement, let's say you are using concrete, you are using steel, rebar, let's say you are using any other material. So such kind of uh, cost will increase for your construction materials. So that construction cost, client has agreed that whatever government has increased the cost, that we are going to pay you. So in this case, what happened? You can change cost for each activity, but it will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time. Within a few click, we are able to change entire cost with a certain amount, let's say 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever the cost or whatever the percentage agreed between client and contractor. So to do that changes, to do that bulk changes, I use word bulk changes, we can use global change. Okay. Now
Okay,
here,
so sorry to come in again. So the essence of global change is to effect a change on a massive scale to a project
yes, yes,
when the scope or the fundamentals have changed
yes,
significantly.
yes. In short, for bulk changes, we are using global change. Okay. Now here we are having parameters, original duration equals to, we are increasing original duration by 2 times. Here we are having multiply by 2, or we can here multiply by 1.5. Okay. So if we are multiplying 1.5, then what happened? We have to click on change. So here you will get what is actually going to happen. So here activity ID, field original duration. Original duration we are going to change. Old value we are having 10 and new value we are getting 15. So that change we are going to implement here. So commit changes. Would you like to save a log file? Yes, we are going to save this log file. We will save this on desktop or somewhere else saved. Okay. Now, okay. Close. Now you can see here original duration has changed to 15 days. Earlier it was 10 days. Are you getting?
Yes, but could you take this again, please?
Okay. Let's say we have to increase duration. Client agree that we are giving you extra time due to change in scope or change in specification or many more things. So earlier they agreed to give you duration of 100 days. Now they are asking you to complete project within 150 days. And scope has changed equally for all activities. So in this case, what we are going to do is we are implementing uh, changes in all activities like excavation, leveling, and compaction, PCC. Then again, we are having many more activities. Let's say we are having 2000 activities. So in such case, we have to implement change at the same time. Now say here we are having original duration 15 days. Now we have to going to we are additionally we have got additional time 15 more days, means almost double. So in this case we are going to tools, global change, increase duration, modify. So here activities, all activities where activity status equals to not started, means the activities which are not started, we are applying this condition. So parameter original duration equals to original duration, operator multiply by 2, we are making this double. Okay, change. Now here old value we are having 15 days, now new value we are having 13 days. Change, yes, save. Okay, close. Now you can observe here your original duration has changed to 30 days. Same way we can implement for cost, we can implement for other changes. So to implement these changes, we should know all the parameters. What are the parameters we require? What are the parameters we are having? How we can correlate these parameters with each other. That thing we should understand first.
sense. Makes sense.
Okay. So this is the last part. Means once we learn all the concept, once we learn the all concept, and at that time we can use such changes, global change and all. Because here we are creating condition. Here we are creating a logic. Here we are developing a logic. So to develop a logic, we should know all the concept. We should know all the terminology, and then only we can increase the cost, implement the global change. In other words, let's say we'll assign cost here. Let's say resources add. Let's say uh, I'm adding here BOQ cost. I'm adding BOQ cost. Okay, so here I am having cost. Let's say uh, 10,000. Then here I am having 15,000. And let's say here I am again 25,000. Okay, so overall cost, what I am having here, let's say, so overall I am having 50,000 as my project cost at initial level. After that, due to increase, due to taxation and due to some government policies, we are going to hike, or we are having additional 10% extra cost in our total budgeted cost. So client has given us overall budget 55,000. So that cost we have to implement for all activities. We cannot add entire cost on one activity. We have to equally add on each activities. So such cases, we what we can do, go to the tools, global change, new. So here, what we are going to add here, let's say change in cost. Okay. So here, where activity status, because we are implementing this cost to the not started activity. Okay. Parameter, add total. Yeah. Parameter we are not getting here.
What parameter are we looking for?
We are increasing cost with 30%. So that should be the either non-labor cost or budgeted total cost. Condition is not matching for increase in cost.
What could be the reason?
How?
What could be the reason?
Yes, so now see here what we are saying activity which are not started goes to value not started, and here uh, parameter cost, here we are going to increase. Let's here activity.
If you choose one of the cost parameters there, like cost one,
Yes, cost one is equal to budgeted total cost to parameter value Okay. So here what they have done, resource ID name equals, let's use this formula. We are not getting. We are not getting that. No, we are not getting any changes. No. So at least resource ID should we get here, then we can do something.
Okay, is it possible for you to take time and look at
Yes,
it
yes, yes. Same thing.
offline and then
Yeah, I will prepare some examples, and we'll come up with we will discuss in the next session.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so we can save time, and I will come up with effective examples, and we can clear it conditions also.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry. We'll continue next week. We will repeat this topic. We will discuss global change and user-defined fields. Okay. Hello.
Yes, yeah.
So we'll continue next week. I will update on this.